Aha, so the bulge isn't just a cloud. Also, back. Anyways. It's Left Shark! Yes, and they're very adorable. You could tell when this game was made.
On the news before you arrived.
Brothers and sisters of Perusa.
Also,
I, Captain Kalau, have returned to resolve your looming volcanic crisis. With the power of geothermal science and my superb physical strength, I shall divert all of that harmful subterranean pressure and siphon it into the sea, where it shall be rendered harmless. Worry not and rejoice, good citizens. The Red Wing of Justice is on the case.
Something doesn't feel right about the captain's plan.
And the science they've got seems a bit off.
Well, besides that, Captain Cornball over there's been setting up beacons all over the island. Probably all a part of his egotistical plan.
Ooh, shiny! Blip, blip, blip!
They can't be for anything benign. Let's seek them out and disable them. Post haste.
Captain sounds ready to bust it. Oh. I said we were gonna be abandoning the dirty afterward.
Be trying to save his people? If so, then perhaps it is not too late for him to see reason.
It's fine.
You ladies be careful!
Sky Bridge. This is where the inner treasure of this game really starts to come to the fold. Not just the parallax in the background, but also the boss that we're going to be fighting for this specific area. Okay, bosses. This thing. The Tiki. It's constantly going to be changing its face between one of 4 different elements, each of them with its own attack pattern. Fire sends out the parabolas of, well, yes. Or sinusoidal curves, I should say, sorry. Water sends out an 8 spread of shots. And there are 2 other elements besides. I don't think there's any way to get off track. That's because we don't leave through the back door. They have to come in through the back door. Therefore, fuck me in the ass because I like it. Anyway. I remember that meme, unfortunately. I blame Konosuba. That's the only way. That's the only reason why I know that meme. Right, we got a few beacons to shut down in this area. And to get to them is gonna require some clever platforming. I'm not clever, and this is not platforming. There we go. At every one, we have an enemy gauntlet to deal with, concluding with one of those same mini-bosses that we just fought. Rising uppercut! Here, we're introduced to our third phase, Earth. And our fourth phase as well, Wood. Wood creates a smattering of bees that, oh god, oh dear god, not the bees, not the bees. They swarm around. It's the least threatening out of the lot of them. Earth is more threatening, even. At least with the Earth one, the crystals that it sends out effectively create a damage zone in an area. Harder to manage. Crystals, yes. Give me money. Beacon 2. I don't want to get out of the bees! They make honey! Actually, trivia, I hate honey. I hate the taste of honey. Here we go. Ow. I'll accept the hug. Ah! Shield. These missiles are fun to mess around with. Also, in a blink and you miss it moment, there are little signs on the missile pathways. They say, bye. Whee! There we go. Ow. Come on. Uppercut. As I go splash some streamers. You missed nothing except, oh dear gods, not the bees. Bees! Ah! Always gotta be careful.
Right there, villain!
Oh, right,
boy.
bird.
Only one person I know talks like that.
What? It's just you? Well, I suppose you will have to do. Say your absolute worst, villain. Go on. Let
Neat.
everyone see you
Like
for the
vicious
splenetic
average.
Shantusian terrorist that you
I
are.
mean-
Your monstrous attacks on peace will be broadcast on every channel in Perusa. And I, Captain Kalau,
Oh, thanks! I got a terrible, extra dirty joke now. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
will be the legendary hero.
I hate
who
it.
strikes
I
you
hate it.
down.
I hate it. I
Was about
hate it.
publicity? That's the reason you're working for Murga?
Close up, please. Now witness the Red Wing of Justice reborn. This call.
Right,
for
we
a
finally
fight.
get to punch out with him. And just saying, he's an acrobatic one. At least initially, he's not terrible to manage, and with Lilac specifically, you get a lot of opportunities to Dragon Boost and deal a lot of damage. After you tick down his first health bar is when the fight really starts to pick up.
Now you've done it. I am the terror that cries for justice.
Dirty. He splits the platform in half. In this phase, he'll take extra damage from all types of attacks. But, to make up for it, he's gonna be darting around the field a lot. In many cases, I would actually argue that this phase is easier. Easy. See? He splits the platform in half. I'm not even trying. I'm not even trying. I'm not even trying, and I'm getting seen dirty.
Impossible. Justice has fallen this day.
More like your ego.
Incorrect, villain. Murga relayed to me the horrid tale of the Magister's foul crimes against this world. To fight against such inequity, I, Captain Kalau, would become the hero that Avalis deserves.
So this is you jumping at the chance to be a hero for real, after playing one as the Battlesphere champion. Is that it?
Volcano really rose the stakes. In a way,
Battlesphere
it seared them.
champion. What kind of hero sits in a playground all day, waiting for evil to come to him? I am a joke, an action figure. A fake legend prancing around for
And
my
how?
beloved citizens' amusement.
Actually,
As
I
if
have
I could
fish and
care
chips
any
waiting for
less
me at
about
one
them
point,
sitting at
so,
home, stuffing their
after we
faces,
finish
watching
with
me
our game
grapple
clearing
for
here, I'm
sport.
gonna be going to eat
Not
that.
anymore. This time,
A little
I
gap in
will be
between,
the hero. This time, I will
streams.
be the one who
Because again,
saves
RT is
the
doing
world.
an extra
And no
VR
one
event at
is going
7:30
to
today,
stand in
so
my way.
Ahem.
7:30 my time, sorry. Also,
Which
Call on
is
Glorious
what
Cameron.
Captain Kalau would say had Captain Kalau been brain-sucked by villainous Shangtusian terrorists.
brain sucked. Brain sucked? Brain sucked. You can't make this up.
But fear not, good citizens. I, Captain Kalau, the Red Wing of Justice, have broken free of their dastardly programming and will live on to fight another day. Hyah!
I get the feeling the captain's out of the hero business.
Yeah, we gave him the
Guys!
good suck.
Corazon is here!
I knew it. Don't wait for the rest of us. Use extreme caution.
Could also say he's a real blowhard. Right, we also get another shop here. With some country bumpkins. Additionally, we get a little extra interaction with this guy here. It doesn't matter which heads or tails you pick. He flips the coin. And we can go retrieve it. There's also an extra console here, which is what's regulating the island. We can also get charms. There are a couple achievements tied to these charms. Mostly it's buying up 5 of the 6. But if you're really, really struggling, then you can get this rainbow charm here, which randomizes shield crystals, and also adds some extra invincibility ones. Also, Lola here mentions locking up a tower to prevent a specific child from getting into it. It's heavily implied that this is Az Homeworld, or Homeland. Originally a country bumpkin, wowed by the lightning tower, and decided to invest in machinery. tower. Look at my tower. My tower is amazing. Give it a lick and become ionized. The lightning tower is fairly straightforward as far as stages go. One real gimmick, and it's revolving around electricity conduction. Hell, it's a straight line, even. Bottom of the stage to the top. Started from the bottom, and we're still at the bottom. The traveling electricity can cause a bundle of different hazards. Ah! Get back to the beans. Why? What crime did I commit? Is this gonna be like the A-Team? I get punished for a crime I didn't? Oh, right, enemy core. I don't really need to collect it, but I wanna. But yeah, the electricity can cause floor hazards, it can trigger turrets. All in all, this is a very straightforward stage. A nice break, considering all the other stages we've been to up to this point. Though the break kinda ends at the boss fight. I honestly believe that this is one of the harder bosses of the game. But it's mostly because I'm a very klutzy person, and I often get myself into damage hazards. The crime of being cute without a license. Oh, I thought Ox finally caught up with me and my squimshing habits. Don't tell her I said that. There's a switch here. We can push this metal sphere either by hitting it or otherwise just, well, actually push it. This one can be a bag. Why am I gonna continually be in the pain zone? I'm gonna like it here, but at the same rate. Here we go. Need to hit all 3 switches here. It's an easier challenge than you might think. Safe poke you. And if we rotate all the way on these blocks, then we can get an extra metal shield, if I remember correctly. We also get another spider boss, so yay. Oh, it was an earth shield. Just don't get squished. It is super easy to get squished right there. Pew! Yep. Spider boss taken down, and if we... Oh wait, it was the wrong one. It's the second one. Yeah, there are 2. Boing. I don't think that was supposed to be happening, but okay, game. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a water dragon, right round, round, round. Ah! There we go. Trigger one of these switches, it activates the opposite gateway. You don't need to trigger both of them. I do have habit.
Squeeze!
And this little butthole here is our boss. Here we go. We can ride it all the way down and get an extra treasure chest, if I remember. Also some health. Sure enough. Extra HP. And now we gotta travel all the way back up. Only this time with some extra damage hazards. Come on now. Nice try. You'll get an opportunity to heal before you get to the boss fight. And we're pretty high up. You can almost see the atmosphere. Woo! This is a rough fight. And it also embodies even more Treasure energy. For the unaware, Treasure is a company that created a lot of games on not just NES, but also Genesis. Their big claim to fame was really, really detailed sprite work, and it was that same energy that originally inspired Freedom Planet in the first place. A good lot of how they managed their sprites was they took one giant idea that they had and then chunked it down into smaller sprites. They then used some careful scripting to keep these sprites together and give them some extra motion. While this was the case within Freedom Planet 1, it's more so in Freedom Planet 2, partially because of the Unity engine helping back the game. They were able to accomplish a lot more detailed sprites this time around. And even squeak in some extra 3D for those who like that type of thing. Like like the tower here, these rails are also at least somewhat 3D. Done. One more slap and it's bye-bye birdie.
Sure love to cost a girl a fortune in hangar repairs, don't you?
Carol came up here to find you. Where is she?
Other than gone, who knows? I'd say she'd gotten tired of it all. Murga, Magister, all that jazz. Spirits know I have. Can't blame her for punching out.
Yeah, right. Carol just giving up? That doesn't sound like her at all.
Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the world, earlier in the timeline, with and Serpentine fighting. Yep, I'm out. I'm not dealing with this. Irony at its finest.
Yeah? And how would you know that?
She's my best friend.
And she's my flesh and blood! You think you know my own sis better than me?
She does, actually.
Well, you can't force her to do what she don't wanna, either way. She's her own woman, just like when she left for the Scarves. Take a page out of her book. Get gone and stay gone. Murga's got this in the bag. You're all way behind the power curve here, so get out before it hits 0.
How does does she keep doing that?
Hard work and determination.
We have bigger problems. While we may have disabled the beacons in this region,
Didn't Spade say they were all over the island?
Oh, looks like we have work to do. Huh?
Thanks for the fun times. Unfortunately, I've got bills to pay and errands to run. Consider the robot my service fee. Have fun saving the world.
that's it! King Dale, a word, Your Highness?
Miss Nira.
I will attempt to phrase this as politely as possible. Tell your wretched scoundrel of a brother to surrender that alien drone immediately!
Wait.
He went to do a side
What are you
quest.
talking
Exactly.
You sent him to
Objective:
assist us
cash
in
in
Perusa,
drone for profit.
and now he's
Reward:
run off with the syntax
2,000
drone.
crystals.
And you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
I am going to bust him up. Good.
See that you do.
I knew he had something up his sleeve. Spade is such a card.
Look on the bright side! At least Serpentine doesn't have syntax, right?
We have to find him. He cannot be allowed to sell that drone to anyone with both the money and temerity to...
Gone.
Wait,
Like you're all
what's that
out
sound?
of syntax. That's scent! And that other scent!
So the fool finally shows herself.
Story explanation. After performing all 3 bits of this particular quest, when Carol fishes the Lightning Tower, she gets absolutely ganked by her sister and sent off to the water. Corazon wants to protect her little sis and sets her up there far away from the action so that she won't be affected by Murga's warpath. With a chest full of raisins. Both family members apparently hate raisins. To get off that ship, Carol had to run a bit of a deal with Serpentine. That's why the 2 of them are together here.
Carol?
Carol!
Serpentine!
Carol, quick! Get behind us! We'll cover you!
What are you guys doing here?
A better question. What is he doing here?
Hold up, it's cool. We're on the same team now.
But
The
sister,
green
demand to fight
team.
this war.
So it's treason then.
Yes! The furball works for me now!
I mean,
Together we will make Bakunawa mine!
No. Backspace, bro. You work for me.
Do you think this is some kind of a game, Wildcat? You've led us on a wild goose chase, jeopardizing the safety of millions.
Look, I know it was a bad idea. Now, it was a family thing. I wasn't thinking straight, and it didn't end well. So let's just let bygones be bygones, eh? Oh, sorry, scary lady.
What? No henchman of mine is going to apologize to anyone but me! Scratch her face!
That's enough! We need to set aside our issues. Carol wants Cory, and Serpentine wants Bakunawa, and Nira wants Carol's head on a stick. Okay, but none of that is going to happen if...
I agree. I will begin the head transplant immediately.
But! There was a but there, Nira. Hold on.
Hey, ladies. So, good news and bad news.
Saved by the gong, am I right?
Is that Carol? And Serpentine? Man, what did I miss?
a lot.
Never mind that, General. Report.
Well, good news is, Murga's not at the palace no more.
Shang 2 has been retaken? Excellent work.
Thanks, but she kinda left on her own. Bad news is she took Pangu with her.
Didn't she say that Pangu was a vital component? So that means...
Bakunawa.
Yes! Yes! Bakunawa will soon be mine!
Are you trying to get beat up?
Oh, Murga also left a message. Sounded like it was meant for Lilac.
Me?
Play it.
Hatchling, I know you and your friends are behind the efforts to sabotage my work in Perusa. I'm disappointed but not surprised. You still do not fully understand, and I wish to educate you. Meet me at these coordinates tonight. Come alone.
Trap! Trap, 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 trap!
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm trying to hustle the soldiers we have left in Shang 2 for when you ambush Murga. You are ambushing Murga, right?
No.
Lilac, you do know that today is an opposite day, right?
You all go look for Spade. I can handle this.
You want us to work
with
with the
you
reprobates who
stop me
attempted to
from
destroy
destroying
our
this world?
I do. And unless you two want to fight over who let Spade get away with Syntax the worst, I'd suggest you two shake hands and get on with it.
The dangerous no. But first, poo break! I'm kidding.